Recap. In the small town of Meadowfen, in the area known as Humblewood, we met our players and how they each came to be in this area. Bronobi was chasing a rabbit so that he could sell it. Brucie was wandering around looking for whatever piqued his fancy. Hester was walking around talking about things, mostly to himself. Irma was gathering some slugs and bugs, and Reynard was looking for work. Only Irma and Hester knew of each other in passing, but all their lives were soon about to be intertwined. Around noon hour, the town was abuzz as a wounded strig came crawling through the main gate calling for the elder. Irma and Hester were the first to help the strig, who passed out from either blood loss or exhaustion. She had a dagger in the leg and a few arrows in her back. Irma then healed the poor strig, and they helped her get to the elder's house. While this was going on, Brucie was shopping for something shiny to place around his massive biceps, and Bronobi and Reynard were in the tavern eating and drinking. Kara, the wounded strig, then told the elder what happened. The town of Ashborough to the north has been turned to ash, and the townsfolk were either kidnapped or killed by bandits while fleeing. She wasn't sure if the two were connected, though. Ardwin, the elder of Meadowfen, then asked for the others to help, to which Brucie outside heard and pushed open the door and said, "I'll help." The rest of the day was our party meeting each other in the Meadowfen Tavern and accepting the job to head to Alderheart to warn the Bird Council and ask for aid. They had a small introduction with each other, but they mostly wanted the money they were to be given for the job, but still had to wait till the morning when they left. Bronobi then headed outside to find a nice tree to sit and rest at. Brucie, Hester, and Reynard stayed at the inn for the night, and Irma headed home. Brucie also wanted to head home with Irma, but he settled for the inn. Come morning, they all had breakfast at the inn while they waited for Bronobi to get there. He decided, last minute of course, to head home and give his father the money he got, because his dad said they needed lots of money. It took his dad a minute or so to sober up and wake up before remembering he wanted to start a brewery, because in times of need, alcohol solves all problems. So when our party finally were all set, they headed out on their long week journey to Alderheart. The first night went by, and it wasn't until the next morning when things went sideways. Brucie was on last watch and somehow missed getting all his things stolen. Probably happened while he was digging holes for people to fall over when he was looking through Irma's tent instead of his own. So he woke the party, and after packing up camp, they set out following the tracks. It took about 2 hours, but they finally came back to the main road and saw their prey standing over a cart they had just pushed over and were beating up another poor soul. So, you guys I will move you to the map, and we will roll for initiative.
I don't like the characterization that you gave Brucie of
No?
being this skeevy guy.
Not at all?
He's totally not that.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll see.
He might be.
He might be. Perfect. So, combat map is out. Turn orders up. Click on your token and roll me initiative, please.
Well, I just got a 14, but I'll just do a roll and add it.
Perfect.
Oh, dang, Brucie!
Brucie doing good.
Not that Brucie will be able to reach from this distance.
He'll have some really cute tiny axes he can throw or something.
Yeah.
No, because his backpack got stolen.
He got nothing.
Oh, God!
So I physically rolled an 11.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to add that, or
that's
do I
fine.
have to do it?
Nope. That's good.
I didn't know if there was a way for me to add it, or if I had to roll in,
If you just
in the thing.
If you just roll initiative with your character on the computer, then you can just click and roll 20 on the number and adjust it.
All of my guys rolled horrible.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Look at those initiative rolls for all those guys. Come on.
Oh, those are great rolls.
Aren't they?
Good for us.
Okay.
Oddly enough,
Cute. We've got
Brucie-
definitely not a raccoon.
light enough to throw his sword and be attached to it like Asta throws his? And
we're gonna say probably not.
Black Clover.
If we're fighting Rocket, are we fighting Bruce at some point too?
You never know. I'm sure I could rename someone that for you.
That would be great.
All right, Brucie, you are up. You see on the ground. You're not too sure what it is, but you do see 3. Yeah, you're not too sure what it is. Doesn't look like a race you've ever met before. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna charge in. They got my stuff.
Sure do. Maybe.
So that's as far as I can go.
Yep.
Dash?
Oh yeah, let's dash.
Okay, you just if you want to dash and
He's
not
not
do an
really
action,
mad.
by all means.
Like, they took your stuff.
He's not mad yet.
Not mad yet.
Yep.
I mean, he's mad, but he's not mad enough to know mechanically that he would have to get mad again later.
No, I mean, it might be a good idea at the end of your turn to get mad.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
It'll be good.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, I'll end my turn here.
Okay. All right. Reynard.
Well, I guess I'll move up 30 feet. Check my distance.
That one, so if you're hitting this one or this one, they will have half cover, just to let you know.
Then I'm going to aim for the farthest one that doesn't have half cover with my short bow.
Sounds good. That'll not hit.
Yeah, that's 6 to hit.
Nope.
What? That misses?
I know, right?
That was such a good 6.
Yeah.
It hits me.
Work on my aim.
As long as they hit something.
Yep. Anything else from Reynard?
No, that'll be it for me right now.
Irma. What's our little hedge want to do?
I have like nothing offensive, so I'll just move up next to Reynard. Just get a little closer in case someone needs my help eventually, but I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Bronobi.
Okay. You said half cover for those 2 close ones. That guy not half cover? I'm
Correct.
Like, I feel like he'd want to move into a tactical position to get the best angle on him, so it'd be something like that, and he's going to fire his longbow at that guy who's right over our victim.
Yep, he's pretty much kicking her.
I rolled a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. Your number. 1,
And
2...
For 9 damage.
Ooh! He ain't looking good.
I'm just saying... Oh no, the thing that I have is something else. Okay, cool.
Like,
yep.
You pretty much like put this like right through an artery, and he's like keeling over, spraying blood all over whatever he's kicking. He stopped kicking, which is good.
And I yell at, "You get back from him!"
Give me a perception check.
Took me a moment to remember what the voice I had for the character was. It's a natural 1, so I see all of it.
Okay. That's fine. Hester.
All right. Hester. Let's see, what's my movement? 25. So let's see. We got 5, maybe 15, 20. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. So I'll come there. And then I'm going to end up readying an action.
Okay.
Because I have an ability called Patient that when I ready an action, I get advantage on it when the action happens.
Sure.
So I'll ready the attack action, and basically I will any of the 3 raccoons, if any of them make any aggressive action towards us and everything, then I will fire my longbow at them.
Okay, so you're holding
regardless of who it is.
Perfect.
Yep, so I'm holding the action of attacking with my longbow to any of the raccoons that make an aggressive action towards us.
Okay. Well, the one that's currently got an arrow in him is not happy at all. And from the ground, he's going to reach back and, well, Brucie's in the way. So he's going to try to attack Brucie with a short bow. 21's probably going to hit you.
Yep.
For 4 piercing damage.
Wow!
Yeah. So then my ready to action, I assume, goes off then.
Yep.
So, I rolled, let's see, well, it's 17 plus 5, so that's 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't roll a d20 for damage. Whoops. That'd be nice, but I was like 19 damage. I was like, what'd they do wrong?
Or right.
Yeah. So actually, that's 10 damage.
Okay. Well, he had 1 left.
Okay. I kind of figured that when you were like, he got hit in an artery.
Yep. So how do you want to kill this raccoon? And is this the first thing you've ever killed?
The first question I was going to ask is, would my ready to action go off? Does it go off the same time? So would Brucie still be taking damage?
Yes. I wanted to know exactly the same thing.
Actually, it does make sense that they would.
You were waiting.
I was waiting for them to attack, and so it's like the projectile was already in the air.
Sure was.
Before I would do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hester is just like waiting, trying to figure out what's going on, and as soon as that raccoon attacks and causes damage to one of us, that's kind of a reaction. They are just like, oh, I gotta stop the danger, and just, shoots the longbow at that one.
Yeah.
And just right between the eyes, just hits them, and they just fall over backwards. And it's the first time that Hester has killed
anything.
A humanoid creature,
okay,
but living and everything off the land and whatnot. They've killed other things, but first time a sentient being.
Perfect. I'll save that for later. All right. These two just seen one of their guys go down really, really, really quickly. This one, who's next? This one here is pretty much looking right at the figure over here and just going, Frey, join! Frey, we need help! And he's going to step over here, and he would have seen Hester shoot, so he's going to go for Hester with his short bow. 22 is probably going to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
For 3 piercing damage. And then he's going to go back and hunker behind the cart. This guy here is going to come up across here, take stock, and also shoot Hester.
Nice.
14 hit you?
Misses.
Okay. And then he's going to hunker back around the corner, and they are done. The one that you've heard yell, Frey, is going to take stock of the situation, shake her head and go, I should have brought less idiots with me. You guys enjoy your day. And she's going to leave and run away. Brucie.
Oh, from way back there, okay.
Brucie is
You
going
see her
to...
pretty much dart straight north. Back into the, the map's a little different, but back into, the field that you guys were currently trailing them in. Heading towards what looks like a forest.
Brucie's going to start running forward, and as he does so, he's going to rip the arrow out of him and break it and go, that wasn't very nice! And then he's going to rage.
He's going to rage. I will bring up Angry Brucie.
Angry Brucie.
And get rid of regular Brucie and put Angry Brucie there.
He's so much more muscly.
Mm-hmm.
He's not large yet because he's just a regular barbarian.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot you're... Yeah.
He's still just a tiny boy.
You're still angry.
But
for those who haven't seen Angry Brucie... Oh, no, that's regular Brucie. Angry Brucie...
Means he goes from a brown squirrel to a red squirrel?
Looks like that guy. Oh, sorry, Pete. I will share my screen for you.
And then Angry Brucie is going to attack the one hiding behind this cart. And he can use a longsword two-handed, right?
If it'll let you, I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it's not heavy. Versatile, yeah.
Should be fine.
So here we go.
24. What just happened to Brucie?
24 does hit.
So that'll be this plus 2. 14.
Ooh. You cleave this thing in half.
Non-lethal?
Brucie's
a pacifist?
You did at least 4 more damage than it had. So, if you would like to try and knock it out, give me just a straight percentile roll.
Sure. Brucie's not a carnivore, so he doesn't try to go for the kill.
80, you actually were lucky enough to pretty much just use the flat of your blade for most of this. I wanted 50% or over, you just non-lethal. This guy's still going to probably not wake up for a while. We'll say he's at 0. But alive. All right.
And then Bruce will be like, surrender! And then end his turn.
Okay. Reynard.
Is the map kind of accurate where this is technically a cliff? Little raised area to the north?
We'll say ish, yes. It's pretty much just like a 5-foot drop for the most part. We'll just say it's like almost 5 feet of hills. It's the map that came with the...
Quickly jump up it and take aim at the last little raccoon guy.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I don't think this map came with the campaign. I found this one. Yeah, I found this one.
Because he wouldn't have cover because I have higher ground. Would that count?
Him, yeah, that'd be fine.
And fire a short bow again.
Okay.
Both ahead?
Just. 9, okay. Still up.
I do get sneak attack, right?
You're rogue, right? He did.
Well, the damage is with sneak attack. I just want to make sure it...
Oh, okay, that did roll it. Okay, he still has 1 hit point left. Okay. He ain't looking too good, though. Anything else for Reynard?
That'll be it for me.
Irma. 2 of your friends have been hit a little. And Brucie somehow got a little big and angry.
I mean, how hurt was Hester?
Hester is slightly damaged, but looks fine for the most part. I don't know if I'm supposed to give actual numbers.
For me, it's more when you're at half, just say you're bloodied. Just come up with fun RP ways of saying how hurt you are.
Yeah. Hester just has a small wound in her arm, I'll say.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem like you need healing immediately, so...
Okay.
No.
I'll not use the spell slot. I'll just... Yeah, I won't do anything on my turn.
Okay. Holding an action works too. Bronobi.
Look, there's one guy unconscious and one guy not unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also? I've got a jump. I've got a thing where I can easily jump, so I will jump. That is like a ledge sort of thing.
Yeah, it's just 5 feet. You could even just crawl up it. That's fine.
Oh, cool. But I've actually got a thing where I can jump properly anyway, so I'll get up to get myself a better view. And I'm not trying to hit this thing in the leg. I'm trying to hit it between the eyeballs.
Okay.
In either of the eyeballs.
It looks terrible.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna guess an 11 misses.
Sure does.
And that's about all I can do. And I say, drat, my angle was all wrong.
All right, Hester.
All right. Hester is. Hester's actually just going to attack the last one.
Okay.
Just with the longbow. Just because.
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, that's probably not going to hit. Oh wait, no, that might. And then you said they're in half cover.
From where you currently are, yes. He's got half cover because of the cart.
Okay, because I also have another ability for Woodland Hunter that I treat 3/4 cover and half cover as no cover.
Perfect.
So then, let's see, that would be a 9 and 5, so that's 14 to hit.
Yep, even half cover that would have hit.
Okay. And then damage is 7.
Okay, how are you killing your second raccoon of the day? Or your mapa?
Well, this one, if it's possible to do non-lethal, I would prefer to do that.
He's at 1. I'm going to say non-lethal at range. Kind of hard to do.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Hester is attempting to do non-lethal, but obviously at range didn't really happen. And like, I'm going to say that they were trying to aim for like an arm or something like that, just to incapacitate them, and accidentally clicked the side of their neck.
Okay.
And took them out that way.
Perfect.
A great shot. That's where I was aiming too.
Oh dear. Oh, not again.
All right. Well, lucky for you, I rolled terrible on our initiative. That puts us out of combat.
Brucie will be like, "There's one left!" And he rushes towards the one.
Perfect. All right. You guys see on the ground. I want everyone to give me history rolls, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Brucie, at it again.
I got a 10.
Hester has a 6.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
anyone
bunch.
Anyone 13 and over then? No? Sorry, I need
2.
Okay. None of you have a clue what this is. I will show to you, everyone here.
Oh.
Looks like you have no idea, but it's not a race you guys have come across before.
So cute.
Must be one of those humans.
The only thing you guys know that kind of resembles them is maybe one of the mountain lions you've heard about that live in the mountains to the west. But
have we ever
those
seen a ferret before?
Ferret, I'm going to say probably something close with the Mawpaw race. But no, this one's feline. That's all you'd be able to tell.
Well, Bronobi doesn't care. He just wants to look in the cart for any goodies.
You'd be able to tell by the outfit it's female. And she is stirring a little.
A female, you say?
Uh-huh.
And as soon as that happens, I'm going to go there to protect her from Brucie.
An unconscious female, you say?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No.
If anyone wants to help her, I will take a medicine check, please.
Yeah, Brucie will give it a shot. He's probably not good at it, but he'll try.
Yeah. Straight to mouth for mouth.
He's like, this clearly calls for chest compressions.
It doesn't mean you jump on their chest. Get off that.
Stop motorboating her.
Are you just going to straight heal her or do a medicine check?
I'll do a medicine check first.
Okay, perfect. 13. 15 for you and a 13 from Reynard. Perfect, yeah. You'd be able to tell that she's quite bruised and battered, but doesn't look to be in any danger. Maybe she just got her bells rung. Yeah. Who's ever taken a look at the cart, and are you doing the cart or the 3 Mappa?
I was going for the cart.
Okay. The cart...
While they're all screwing around with the cat.
Okay.
Yeah, real quick, Hester is checking the 2 that they ended up killing.
Yep.
Because they were trying not to do lethal damage. The first one was reactionary, and then this one they tried, but they're looking to see because they thought they succeeded, but they didn't. So they're just, in their own head about how much it sucks.
Okay. Well, give me a quick investigation roll of the cart first for...
Ooh, that's good for me. That's a 14.
Yeah. And I will get rid of Angry Brucie and bring regular Brucie back in because your rage will have faded.
Yeah. He's probably still breathing heavy. He's like...
That's not just the person in front of you doing that. No.
He's very excited by it.
Brucie's only weakness.
Yeah.
Consent.
My God. I miss playing with you.
What was Bronobi's investigation roll?
14.
14. 14's enough to be able to tell most of this is all whatever this creature is that was... It's her cart. You'd be able to tell it kind of looks like hers. There's quite a lot of stuff in here, though. Looks
Anything
like she's...
shiny. Is there treasure? I want to reach in and grab some.
Not that's accessible. This looks like a cart of some sort, like a merchant cart, that will need to be assembled, and maybe there's stuff in there, but hard to get to.
He sticks his head out in disgust and say, waste of my time. Brucie, what happened to you? That was impressive. And Hester, you are a stone cold killer. I like to see it.
Oh, that wasn't my plan. I was trying to... I don't want to do that. It was accident.
He claps his... I don't know if I've got hands or hooves, but...
It'd be hooves.
On your...
Oh, no, sorry. It'd be hands for you, yes.
Yeah, I guess I've got a grip of longbow, so
yeah.
my I don't know, like my odd-looking hands that are kind of hoofish, claps him on the shoulder and says, "Don't be so modest. Your shooting was exceptional. You killed them without mercy, which is how it should be done with the enemy."
No, it was not what I wanted to do.
Well, your actions apparently disagree with your words.
I just need to aim better. I need to build myself a scope for my bow.
Okay.
Well, I would give you lessons, but so far you have been shooting more accurately than me.
Well, to let you know, the 3 bandits, one of them is completely knocked out. Might be for a while. They each have a short sword, so 3 short swords, 3 short bows, leather armor, and they each have a pouch with 5 gold inside. That's what you find on those 3. Yeah, that's what you find from them.
Reynard will claim one of the short swords.
I'm just going to claim my share of the gold. Just 3 gold. Wait. One of these is still breathing. And Bronobi pulls out his bow and points an arrow at this thing, and he's about to let go, unless someone's going to quickly stop him.
I don't know if she was one of the thieves.
No, I'm not sure about her. I'm talking about the unconscious bandit. Okay, no one stops him. Bam. Arrow between the eyes.
Wouldn't that be a disadvantage roll because he's dead center?
Sure, let's roll with disadvantage.
He's prone and not moving. So, but sure.
And it's still a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be a ranged attack at 5 feet away.
Unless he wanted to back up.
I didn't back up.
Okay.
Okay, does a 14 hit?
Yep.
Okay, arrow between the eyes.
That's immediately 2 death saves. I will roll a death save for them.
Go
on. Hester is going to move in between.
I gave you a moment to stop me, and no one reacted.
Hester was still focusing on the ones that they had killed, and then upon hearing the bow go off, looked over, saw what you had done, and raced over to be like, no. Stop. We got to talk to him. We need to know what they were doing. Why they were here.
I'm going to try to stabilize it.
Try, because I already rolled a 3 for his last death save.
Oh, okay.
So, all depends if you did that within 6 seconds. Your medicine check, he is... You pretty much don't know if he's alive or dead.
Irma will just, spare the dying. Just, see this.
Right now, it's not
Irma
working. He's already failed his last death save.
I just see Brucie just trying to do chest compressions. You just see blood squirting out like a punctured little water balloon.
Yeah.
All I know is chest compressions. That's all I've been taught.
Yeah. It is also now dead.
Yes,
well,
Brucie, when you kill an enemy, you better make sure they are dead. You somehow did not cut this thing properly.
No, I don't kill things.
Oh. Why?
Because I feel like once I've beaten them once, they learn not to oppose me.
What an interesting concept. I've never considered something like this. In the hunt, something is either alive or it is dead.
Well, I've also only ate meat for the first time yesterday. I don't have much need for murder.
While this is
Speaking
happening...
of which, these look delicious.
Anyway, while this is happening, the creature on the ground, she starts to stir a little. She kind of, sets herself up. My whiskers, that was close. I thank you all for protecting me. I think I heard a couple of your voices. My name's Eliza. I'm on my way to Alderheart, but I need to stop at Winnowing Ranch. I don't suppose you guys want to help escort me there?
Oh,
We are
absolutely,
heading that direction.
I would love to be your escort.
I'd be happy to give you something from my cart for your troubles once we get there and I can set up. I'm a merchant. I sell bits and bops. I have a few things in there. I hope they didn't break my cart too much. And she's going to stand herself up. She's 5 feet.
Oh, you're so tall.
Sorry, who are all you?
Oh, I am Brucie, but you can call me Sweetie, Honey.
Oh.
Pain in the ass. Reynard Red at your service.
Reynard. You look like the other one that attacked me. You didn't, by chance, know them?
That's a good question. Do I know them?
Give me a history roll, please. Or a perception check of who you saw. I'll take either or. The 19 perception. No one you really know of, no. They didn't look familiar at all.
Have no clue. But don't discourage other Vulpin. We do look alike. It's the fur.
Oh, okay. Well, that is good. Ow. Sorry, yeah. Eliza Pennygleam. I'm an Alluran. I'm from Fernveld, way to the east. Give me history rolls, please. To see if you guys know of anywhere else other than Humblewood.
That's a 15.
Okay. What'd you get, Pretzels?
That's a 1.
That's a 1. Okay.
It's a 1, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 2. I was twice as good as
2.
you.
Okay. So our 15. Anyone else get a 15 or over? No? Okay. Hester. Kind of makes...
We are the rolling kings.
Kind of makes sense from where you're from back in Meadowfen. You've heard the name a few times before, and her saying that she's an Alluran kind of makes sense. For the last, not too long, only like maybe 3 or 4 years, you've had visitors from a neighboring, like, pretty much like, not continent, but you're on the same continent, but like a neighboring, I'm not going to say city, but country, almost. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
And it's called Fernveld. But it is something recent, and no one from Humblewood has ever ventured over there because of the mountains. They have never been able to traverse the mountains.
All right. Hester, upon hearing that, stops, checking out their kills and comes over, pulls out their little magical tinkering device that just keeps repeating, "Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?" to kind of introduce themselves. And it's like, I'm Hester. You said you're from Fernveld?
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
I think I have. It sounds familiar. I think I've seen people, and a little while ago. But yeah, it sounds familiar.
Oh well,
You're on the other side of the mountains.
Ouch. Yes. Yeah, that mountain pass has been inaccessible to us for many generations. After what our elders called the Great Rumble. About 10 years ago, we finally managed to get a workable path made, and, well, we found this place. And really only a few of us have ventured forth since then, and, well, I've been sent to see about getting a trade route through here to your tree city of Alderheart. This will be my 3rd time coming through here, but it seems you're, and she's going to point to the 3 dead bodies. I think your bandit activities have tripled since then. I do have a small spot that I usually set up in Winnowing Reach, so I need to sit there for a couple days to resupply and sell some of my stuff, but yeah, if you could get me there, I would be happy to open my cart and let you rummage through
it. Question, just to make sure I understood. So you had said that the Great Rumble had happened?
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Okay. But you had also said that to get through the mountains, it's been inaccessible for a long time. Was that just the last 10 years? Or...
From what you'd be able to gather, it'd be on her side and your side, but maybe they've been trying to create a path. to see what's on the other side.
Okay.
It's something your people would never probably attempt because you have far too much going on at home.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to stand up, brush herself off a little. I could tell you more about my home, but I'd like to get moving. Maybe when we're set for camp tonight, I can tell you a bit more. I just need help lifting up the cart, please.
I can do that.
The place you wanted to go first, that was...
Winnowing Reach. I will put you over to the map. That's the next place where you guys were headed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Winnowing Reach.
Okay.
Those of you
literally on our way, no issues.
Those of you who have been to Winnowing Reach before, how many of you think you've been there before? It's more, you would know it's a research outpost, but I'll let you decide whether or not you've been there before, and I can give you a brief description of Winnowing Reach.
I would say Hester went through there, but I don't know offhand as to how quickly they would have gone through there, because they would have come from Alderheart to get to Meadowfen.
Yeah.
So I would say that they went through it, but I would say at the time they went through, they were just kind of trucking, kind of going. So I don't think they would have spent a lot of time there.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much this is more because it's close to Meadowfen and backstory-wise. If you tell me you've been there, I'm okay with that. I will let you all know, though, for those who have been there. Winnowing Reach, it's a relatively new development in the wood. Started as a modest outpost. It's pretty much a last stop for researchers and slime wranglers bound for the Mock Fields to the south. When folk began disappearing in the swamp, it was decreed that a more permanent settlement be constructed to hold a small contingent of Perch Guard. So to this end, the Perch has hastily constructed within a small stand of willow trees. So in contrast to standard perches, a decent portion of the homes and facilities here are built entirely on the ground. So this closeness to the earth creates quite a bit of unease and distaste for the bird folk that want to be higher in the air. But most of the other races actually like and make up the population of this place. And they do most of the research stations and support buildings. And everyone give me a history check, please, to see if you know what's going on in the Mock Fields.
I don't.
That's a 10.
Okay. Anyone 13 and over. In the Mock Fields is pretty much what the researchers call the slime industry. So they're slime-filled caves that they call the Mock Den Caves. They're initially considered a hindrance. There's a lot of slimes quickly became in there, and they became a valuable export. People pretty much hunt them and use the slime itself for stuff. So Winnowing Reach itself has grown to include businesses that specialize in harvesting and shipping slime residue. The trade is mainly with the avium for educational research and experimental purposes, but other buyers have been coming and appearing at a steady pace. Mostly alchemists across the wood find the substances useful for a variety of potions, and healers have been starting to test medicinal applications of the slime itself.
The fact that Brucie knows about it worries me. I know about it, and that's why I just spent only a day in frickin' the Reach and went to Meadowfen.
Yep. Perfect. You're muted, Fox. I can't hear you.
This is how Brucie learned to do chest compressions. You practice on slimes.
Perfect. All right, we'll move you guys back over to the map that you're currently on. So, who's ever helping her lift up the cart? I need strength checks, please.
I'm helping. 21.
Brucie did it himself.
Bronobi's not. I was just being rough.
Yeah, it's okay. Brucie pretty much did it himself. Excellent.
Nice.
So you guys get this cart back up on its wheels. Looks actually pretty good. Looks like it was just knocked over. This thing looks like it's been built quite well. This is a different construction than you guys have ever seen before. A little bit different types of wood, different types of pretty much everything. But it looks like it's been built for this little Allurin named Eliza to be able to pull herself. But
is my backpack anywhere?
Give me an investigation roll, please.
Ooh.
14 and 14's enough to see. Give me a quick. You would have seen it on the lady that just left, Frey.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah.
Well, we must go after her fast then. And, oh God, I just tried rolling a survival check to track, and I can't roll anything apart from that one first shot, so it doesn't matter.
The only way you would have maybe attempted to track her is at the beginning when she left. And I can tell you, you can spend the next 3 or 4 sessions looking for it. You ain't going to. She is a better... yeah, she'd be able to hide anywhere. She knows the ins and outs of this place.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But if your character wants to, I would be happy to do it for you.
No, I'm going to say, my character's looked around and it has said, there are no tracks. She has just disappeared. She must have teleported away. Because I can find any track.
Insight check.
You can insight check him all you like.
Can he find any track?
No.
I mean, insight is whether or not he's telling the truth.
Yep.
In his mind, he's absolutely telling the truth.
A 16 would be enough to think, yeah, Bronobi doesn't have a clue.
He's telling the absolute truth.
Yep.
Wow, teleportation magic. Impressive. I'm never going to get my stuff back.
No, but we just got some gold. Maybe you can buy some stuff.
Any of these raccoons have a backpack, even if it's empty, that I can just take?
We'll say yes. One has a random backpack with travel clothes and what looks like a small little like sleeping bag.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you don't freeze at night. So yeah.
Real clothes now.
And yeah, they'd be probably a little bit baggy on you. It'd be more just the leather outfit and travel clothes underneath. That's really it. No secondary set, just whatever they currently have on, which is not a lot because they don't need it because they're raccoons.
Yeah.
It's more, you're going to find it's more, people who wear clothes, it's more for aesthetics than warmth. Because inside the forest and tree gets probably quite hot and muggy.
Well, Bronobi wants to pick up, as we've walked off, pick up one of these things by the leg, and he's going to start skinning it and stuff to prepare it to cook later.
Oh.
Just right out in the open in front of everybody, probably freaking out everybody in the party.
Okay. Well, these are like roughly 4.5 feet tall, so everyone... I'm just going to say this would be akin to a human skinning a human for meat.
Not to...
Do we all need to make con saves out of the full disgust?
Because this is not... There are animals that people hunt, not... This would be, yeah, like you carving up another human.
So yeah, con saves, right?
Fine, I guess I won't do it then, mate.
I
go for animals.
It doesn't matter to me at all if you want to be a what's the word I'm looking for?
No,
cannibalist.
I think I'm happy to say, Bronobi, would eat these things without hesitation in need.
Okay.
But I would otherwise stick to animals when not in specific need. So fine, he just.
Why do I feel like it's not so much in need as like if he was alone?
Yes. Yes. That's what I was thinking.
You definitely see the look on his face. He looks at it.
Like he definitely, you reached for them, and then we were all like,
yeah, okay. So yeah, Eliza, she looks pretty okay. She does look at everyone who's a little wounded, and she's going to rummage through her pack as she puts it back on, and brings out a couple healing bombs if anyone needs them.
Oh. That would be
Hester will take one.
Okay. So
I can't reach my wound. If you could just rub that right here for me, that would be great.
She has 2, so whoever needs it, she's only got 2 left. You get 4 points of healing for someone.
Isn't that exactly what Brucie took?
Possibly.
Yeah, Brucie needs 4.
And 9 for the other.
I'll take the 4.
I only need 4. I only need 4.
Okay. I mean, the healing's gonna go wasted anyway because I only need 3.
Sure, I'll take the 9. She can rub a little bit more deeply on me. It's all good.
A little bonus massage.
Hester, after getting healed, will see that Eliza's rubbing that on Brucie, and in an act of trying to help, will also start rubbing Brucie to try to help.
Okay.
I feel like at this point,
Work it in a little bit more.
His leg starts kicking.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So, are you going to let her pull her own cart, or is anyone going to do it for her? She doesn't move too quick with this. If you let her do it, you're going to realize right away you're going to be at half speed.
I mean, Brucie will pull it. He feels strong. He just doesn't know if he can reach the handles.
Okay. Give me a I think, what do I need? Give me a sec. I need, athletics check, please. Perfectly. The DC was 12. It's not really built for you, but somehow you just grab it and start walking. You guys are not at half speed anymore.
He's just on his tip pads, arms straight up, holding the things. He's marching forward.
You would see that she has like a little harness that she can put on and strap in, so she doesn't have to hold it. She can just walk. Perfect. Well, you guys now have. What would you like to do? You have almost a day and a bit of travel to get to Winnowing Reach. You are halfway. Anything specific you would like to do?
Brucie's just muttering about how his backpack was stolen.
Okay. Who's in front? Who's in back? Are you doing stealth rolls? Checking for stuff?
I want to be checking for anything I can hunt on the way. Just my bow and arrow is always out. I'm at the back, ready to shoot anything that I see that might look tasty.
Okay. Are you looking for tracks, or are you looking in the air? How are you looking for stuff? I just want to know if you want to do investigation, perception, or survival.
Tracks, just watching as I go, so you can.
Perception check, please. Then.
Perception is further.
Yeah. Oh, and what's your passive?
Yeah, passive is good. I'll go with 15. Otherwise, I rolled in that one.
I'm okay with your passive for this because you're just moving around. This is more taking time, looking around, not spur of the moment. Anything specific? The only thing you're really going to find along the path is maybe bushes full of berries, the odd mushroom, the odd little. You would have a little bit of meat. Okay. Through the small
birds more than people.
Okay, bird-wise, not a lot here.
I mean bird people even. I don't care. I don't count them as people.
Oh, well, they don't fly here, so they just glide. Not a lot of gliding birds. You would find a few, like, small rodents, like voles, the odd, like flying squirrel through the trees, stuff like that.
You can't eat a flying squirrel. I'm sorry.
Absolutely would be shooting a flying squirrel if I saw one.
Mm-hmm. Give me an attack roll.
That would be a 10.
Can't
roll.
Honestly, let me look up my 5e flying squirrel, because I do have that.
A 10 might actually hit them.
I think so.
I think my last 3 rolls have been a 2, a 1, and a 3.
Are they an 11, or are they... I use one as a... They have an AC of 10. I thought so.
Oh my god.
Poof! One sec.
Roll perfect shot.
Roll me damage, because they do have one more hit points than that. This one's got 4 hit points.
Oh, I did 10.
Okay. Poof!
And he'll just bound over there, and then so it's a squirrel. So yeah, he's gonna clip it to. He's got little clips on his belt, and he's gonna clip it to his belt, and very proudly walk along, letting the blood just drip out all over his legs.
Okay. Your Eliza will look at you and go, "Oh, I could cook that for you later if you like." They're a delicacy for us.
Cue the Brucie rage.
Okay.
Yes, I saw.
I did see that. That's both gone for today. Just to let you know.
Yep. Oh yeah. I was like, "What do you think you're doing?"
Well, we have to eat.
No, bad deer, bad.
Look,
Andy's back to normal size.
Have some weird aversion to killing. You turn into some 9-foot-tall monstrosity when you seem to get grumpy, and then all of a sudden, but you are trying to not kill things. I can't make sense of your brain.
And by the way, that only lasts 6 seconds, so it is gone.
Yeah. And he's gonna go over and he's gonna try to take that off your belt. You don't kill the flying squirrels.
I mean, if I see him coming, I simply grab it and just play keep away.
Damn.
I will climb up your body.
Bronobi, was it?
Yes.
Maybe just put it in your pack.
It's not good form to have the blood all through my pack. Needs to get air.
Yeah, a lot of my kind also don't like eating stuff like that, but I think they're great. We could always throw it in my cart and hang it from there if you like. Maybe get it out of his eyesight.
I guess.
Or we could bury it properly. The poor little squirrel.
I will bury it in my belly. It is not a person. You don't need to think it is your friend.
I feel like it probably looks similar to Brucie, just a lot smaller, and it has the flaps, and that's the only difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I hear it complaining about being hung up in the cart, then I will listen.
Well, I'll make sure to keep an extra special watch over you tonight.
Reynard just snickers from that comment from the stag.
Yep. For me, it's more Bronobi playing a carnivore and not a herbivore. Because he doesn't have the teeth for it.
He doesn't.
Nope. Or the digestive tract. Okay. Is there anything... Who's ever in the lead, I need perception checks, please. Through your travel.
Where would the cart be?
The cart, the path itself is wide enough for 2 carts. So whichever way you're currently walking, you are going towards Winnowing Ranch. So you will hit that tomorrow, probably around noonish. You're going to be pushing by the time... I think we're 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so you probably have a good 4 hours of daylight before you start to get darker. Is there anything other than looking around that you want to do before we hit nightfall? Okay. Who's ever in the lead then? I just need a perception or survival roll, please.
Reynard will take lead and do perception.
Okay. 24 is enough for the most of the journey. nothing. You don't see anything in the air. You don't see any smoke. Pretty much nothing really happens for you guys. It's actually quite a decent travel. And with Brucie pulling the cart, you are not waylaid. You're pretty good. Come night, who is doing watches? What would you like to do at nighttime at your campsite? This will be your second night together at a campsite. Are you going to let Brucie do a watch?
Ideally not.
Hester will basically take a watch with Brucie to make sure that Brucie's not left alone.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have him do it first.
Okay.
Why you no trust Brucie?
So Hester and Brucie, first watch. Are you doing a second watch?
Reynard will.
Okay. And who for the third?
I'm happy to do the third one again.
Okay. Alright. So we'll say you guys eventually hit up a nice little spot. Set up camp for the night. Not having a tent. Actually, you still do have your tent for Brucie, so that is good. You have a place to sleep under, because they didn't take your tent. They took everything else. Kind of hard to steal a tent without somebody noticing.
What does Brucie do when I cook up the squirrel? Or when the cat cooks up the squirrel?
She would have actually offered to do it for you, if you like. She's setting up pretty much food and everything for everybody.
Cool.
Brucie is just gonna seethe. He's seething.
Okay.
We'll see what happens when you need help in the future.
Perfect. All right. Well, Eliza wants to get to know you guys a little bit more. So she's pretty much just gonna ask you each how you came to be. What are you doing here? Like, where are you guys headed? What's going on?
We are headed off for a job.
Oh, anything specific? You guys seem like you're well equipped for yourselves. So, are you guards of some sort?
Some of us are well equipped, and looks over at Brucie.
He's got his sword. He's got his armor. He's still, well, just his sword. That's all he really needs. Any particular job?
Sword and a fig leaf.
Oh, we're heading to Alderheart to get more perch guard, because one of the cities near us was it burned down.
Oh heavens! Which one?
And the bandits are getting worse. And, yeah.
Ashford, I believe, is the name.
It's all Ashbarrow now.
Ashbarrow.
Yeah, Ashbarrow.
Ashbarrow. I just went by that place. It seemed fine when I went through. No? No, when did this happen?
A few days ago. Not long.
That must have just happened like right after I went by it then. Weird. Well, that's not good.
Inside check just because it's coincidence.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, she's pretty much telling you the truth.
As far as I know. Okay.
Yep, as far as you know.
You're lucky to be alive. If you stayed any longer than you needed to.
Well, I just walked right through. I didn't stay. I usually just stick to the path. This is the first time I've had like one or two meetings with bandits before, but it's usually just one. I give him a cup of gold and he runs away.
It does seem concerning that these people seem to have a leader that got away from us.
Well, at least there's more of just me, so maybe having more of us guarding a cart, they won't bother us?
Yeah, surely it would take a big group to come for us with this many of us together. Although not if Brucie were on watch.
I mean, yeah, they did steal from us last night.
They also dug a lot of holes.
That seems odd.
Does 6 of us make enough to have 2 people per watch? Like in theory, I guess it does.
You can, yeah.
I just because of what happened last night, perhaps we need to have more eyes on the prize, and we should have groups of 2 so we can watch both sides.
Eliza will put up her hand. I can do the first watch in the morning. I'm kind of bagged and tired from today, though. I'd like to get a good sleep before then. Since you guys are helping me, I feel like I should do a watch with you.
Well, good. I am going to bed. As I said, I will take the last watch with whomever is willing to do so.
Yeah, Eliza will do it with you. That's fine. She'd be happy to. Did you guys want to get to know her anymore, or wait another day?
Brucie's still too upset to flirt with a new woman.
Okay.
He's not in a good mood.
Okay.
Too upset to flirt. That's dire.
That is hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Hester and Brucie, you can either help one another with your roll, or each roll me a perception check for the night, please. Or survival, either will work.
I'll help. Brucie's heart's not in it. He's only gonna help.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Just with the first roll.
Beautiful. Kind of like the first night, you randomly see in the air little patches of fire moving around. Not knowing what they are, kind of looks like glow bugs or a bunch of fireflies. It doesn't last long, and then they go away. Nothing else, no sounds of anything from around the place, though. Goes by pretty good.
Are the glowing things, are they close enough that I'd be able to try to capture them to kind of study them? Or are they like 15, 20 feet in the air?
They're about
like
200 feet in the air and moving quite quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So just above my head. Got it.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Just out of reach.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Hester will, spend some time looking at that and more or less trying to think of a way to be able to capture them because they're too far out of their reach.
Yeah.
And so they'll be, while also trying to keep tabs on everything, like working on some tinkering and stuff.
Yeah.
And keeping an eye on Brucie.
Okay. You would also hear, instead of like a normal snore, like maybe people, some of you guys do, a purr come from Eliza while she sleeps.
No.
Aww.
First watch goes no problem. Reynard. I think it's just you for your second watch, so either perception or survival, please. It's a great night. You're enjoying the quiet.
Weren't there going to be 2 of each? 2 on each watch?
I'm hoping it was supposed to be Irma with me, but I guess not.
Oh, Irma's there too?
I mean, if you want to wake Irma up, sure. I'll take watch with you.
Then either you can give me a perception or survival on your own, or you can help Reynard.
Oh, do one on my own.
Okay.
Did they say help or?
Yeah, Irma's going to do one on their own. once D&D Beyond catches up with Roll20.
I think that's a 13, but
13? Okay.
it hasn't gone through yet.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the same. It's a great night. No issues. You don't see anything.
I just look at Irma and like, honestly, how do you have the patience for that squirrel? You must have close to sainthood right now with him.
I just do my best to ignore him.
I like that the person trying to eat other people in the group isn't the most problematic.
Yet.
I mean, true, there's always time.
I mean, if you really like squirrel, we could... I mean...
Mm-hmm.
No!
Mm-hmm.
It's not safe here.
Irma won't protest. Much.
Irma, we're end game. Just let it happen.
Okay, perfect. Well, if nothing else from you two, Bronobi and Eliza will take their watch. Stat sheet, I am not rolling for her. She is a set 10 across the board commoner. So she will help Bronobi with any roll that you would like to do.
Okay, then I will just do a perception check with advantage. And
Beautiful.
I think those are the two dice that have been letting me down. Let's try these ones. Okay, there we go. A 22 on perception.
22 on perception.
Thank you for advantage.
Yeah. It looks like as the sun slowly starts to come up, it's going to be a great day. Doesn't look like any bad weather on the rise. And you don't see or hear anything trying to come and kill you.
Excellent. To quote Dr. Cox, it's a great day!
Yep. Did you want to get to know Eliza anymore? She's pretty much just wandering around her cart. She slept underneath it. And she's pretty much just, you're going to see her like going around oiling the spokes and all the stuff on there just to make sure it runs quite well for the day. Might be like a routine she's got.
Bronobi is still a bit used to being out in the wilderness by himself, so I don't think making conversation while on watch would be his thing. So unless she initiates, he's probably just going to focus on looking around and making sure nothing gets near us.
Okay. She'd pretty much just give you a quick rundown of things that she has in her cart for when she sets up if you're looking to buy anything. It's pretty much she's going to give you each something worth 50 gold on the merchant guide. And I will link the merchant guide when she is ready to give you something.
Cool.
Yeah. Or like 50 gold worth of items. I'm okay with that too. You pretty much have a 50 gold voucher for whatever she's got in her cart.
Are you talking each or collectively?
Each.
Ooh, wow.
Yep.
That's more gold than I have on me.
Yep.
Would I spend it or would I give it to my alcoholic father? I guess wait and see.
Quick question. With the previous combat with the 3 raccoons,
Yep.
there was a total of 15 gold. I know.
Yes.
I think it was Bronobi said that they were going to take their share of 3. I also took my share of 3. I don't know if.
Yeah, I would assume all of you guys got 3 gold each. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Reynard
I just wanted to make sure.
Share.
Yep.
What was that?
Like Reynard would definitely have taken his share, then maybe sleight of hand the 3 gold off Brucie.
Okay. If you want to roll, by all means. What's Brucie's passive?
3 gold is all the gold that Brucie has. He would be keeping a good eye on that.
Yeah.
But his passive perception's at 10.
Okay. If you wanted to try and sleight of hand, by all means do that. Your passive would catch that.
Yeah, I made it obvious. Like, you don't need that. Oops, did you see it?
What?
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
I knew it! Foxes are thieves! 2 foxes, 2 thieves!
Now that's just racist.
I mean, you know best.
As you're like,
And
as your paw is in my coin bag.
Not even a bag. You just got the loose coin. You would have had to put it in your backpack because that's the only thing you currently have left.
Can I store my gold in my cheeks going forward?
If you try to, anytime you do any exertion, I'm going to make you do a con save to see if you swallow them.
Oh, okay, backpack.
Brucie, since you are not sure how to hold things, I saved the flaps from the squirrel I killed. Would you like to attach them to yourself and use that for storage?
I'm going to punch him.
I think that's fair.
You gave him a ball sack.
That hits.
I would assume that's going to hit.
That's 4 damage.
Lovely. I'll take the 4 damage. Ow, but probably I deserve that.
Eliza's definitely going to look at you and go, I think you did too.
I am glad you did that in your small form because that already hurt a lot.
You just kicked in your shin.
By the way, how do you turn so big? I want to turn bigger. It's strange. A squirrel being bigger than me.
I can't. Mechanically, he doesn't turn large yet. Okay, that's level 3.
Yeah.
No, it's canon now because it happened in combat. We saw it, so let's roll with it.
It's ancient squirrel technique. You wouldn't understand. You'll never be able to do it.
What's everybody's passives, by the way? Perception.
15.
Okay.
12.
16.
15.
You guys are a perceptive bunch. Beautiful.
10.
10. All right, so 3 of you are a perceptive bunch. Beautiful. All right. So come morning, you guys pack up and you head off towards Winnowing Reach. As you make your way down the road, terrain on your left side changes quite considerably. Once what was lush green trees lining the road, you start to get glimpses of burnt stumps and ash-covered fields can be seen. Kind of looks like a massive fire recently ravaged this area. This bleak landscape stretches for quite a few miles. But overlooking all this, your passives, for 3 of you, notice a bunch of flying creatures in the air over top of a bunch of ash. And you notice that the cloud changes course and starts heading towards you guys. I'm going to move maps for us.
I'd kind of already said that I see something flying in the sky. I shoot it. So I'm shooting at it.
Currently, it's what's your distance?
600 feet at disadvantage.
Okay.
If I can see it, I can shoot it.
By all means, try, please.
I take it it's over 150 feet.
Oh, this is like coming in quickly. It's about 160 coming in quick.
Okay, I rolled well. I got an 18.
Okay.
Total.
18's enough to be able to... Your arrow hits something. You're not too sure what it is. And it seems...
I would quickly yell out, something is coming for us! Everyone to arms!
Yeah. And you see this thing break off into multiple, now smaller clusters of swarms. And they get closer and closer. And eventually you see a swarm of bats that are on fire.
Jeez.
Anyone else getting Jurassic Park 5?
And
now
you can roll initiative as these swarms come towards you guys.
Jeez, the combat session apparently. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I've had someone calling me now for the third time in rapid succession. I just got to take it.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay. I will put the turn order up. You guys also get a long rest too.
Mute.
You guys did get a long rest, so you get your ages back, by the way. And if you still needed hit points and whatnot.
Does
how do I do that thing? And
so if you click on your token in Roll20 and then hit Initiative in D&D Beyond.
If I physically rolled it?
All you have to here, I will add your token for you, and you can just change your number.
Because I mean, I could click initiative, do the roll, and then I can change that in the chat.
That works too.
I'm told?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me try that real quick. So I'll do this initiative there. Did
you click your token first?
Yeah, I have my token clicked.
And you got D&D.
Oh, you know what? That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, do
you have the Chrome extension? Yeah.
No, because I just redid my computer this morning.
I
forgot to add that. So that's why that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I
What'd you roll?
So, well, so this was the best roll I could ever possibly do, because I rolled nat 20, but I also cast guidance on myself, and I rolled a 4 with that, so I literally got the best possible initiative I could get.
You can't roll guidance for initiative.
Really?
Yep.
I thought it was considered an ability check. Okay, well, still, I had the nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
Okay, beautiful.
I think the theory is you wouldn't know it's coming, so you can't give yourself the bonus.
Oh, fair point.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense. Unless I would assume, unless we were having a conversation and the, and it was getting more and more tense, then I could be okay, guidance, because I know a fight's gonna happen. But with this, it's a swarm of bats coming at us.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay,
swarm of ember bats.
Ember bats.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for a swim in the lake. Who else wants?
We will wait for Mario to come back, or we can do a round without him, and I'll just let him have a free action. Either works. I'll add him to the list. And
did he get his 4 hit points back, or did it happen in the morning?
No, that would have been in the morning, so he's down 4 hit points.
Yeah, I take that, Mario.
Yeah, that would have been on your journey. Okay.
Yeah, when do we have our break?
After this combat, or we can do break now while we wait for Mario to come back, if you like. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with now, if everybody just wants to do now.
By all means, let's do our break now, and we'll do combat when we come back.
All right, sounds good.
Take 10.
Cool. Break time.
Mm-hmm. So, Hester, you are first up in combat.
All right. Give me a second.
I'll put our combat music back on.
Get situated. Don't know what that tab was for, or that one. Okay, so it's just the 2 things of ember bats that I can see right now.
That you can currently see, yep.
Okay. Then
they didn't actually give me a token for them, so I had to make one.
Gotcha. Yeah, Hester will just use their longbow and shoot at probably. Let's see. Whoop, wrong one. That one.
Okay.
So. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Damage. Wait, is this the 8? Yes. Okay. 7 damage.
Okay.
Piercing.
Reduced to 4.
Oh.
Okay.
And then they will.
Swarms take half damage.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so then I will move over to there.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Perfect. Irma. We have Pretzels is back. Maybe? Maybe not? We can skip Pretzels, because I don't think Irma has any combat stuff anyway. Okay.
That's
I will just...
That's certainly interesting.
Yeah, that's fine. Good old community cleric. Bronobi. Once Pretzels is back, I'll let her decide what she wants to do with Irma. Bronobi.
Okay,
this thing's probably... It's coming down. It's like 30 feet above you.
Does one of the swarms look less than the other from having been shot by my arrow already?
That one, you can't really tell.
Okay.
Because they split up.
Fine.
It was like one massive swarm that turned into quite a few, but currently only a couple are coming towards you.
Well, as they charged towards, I didn't really have much choice, I figure, but to, because they're coming right next to me, to switch to my, there's no way, nothing I've got's going to work. Like, a rapier against the swarm seems ridiculous, and so does a longbow.
Damage is damage.
I guess. Just logically doesn't make sense. I'll say just thematically that it, like, I'll roll as if it's the rapier, but I'm gonna, because the damage is the same, but but the 2 hit is less. But I'm gonna say that thematically, I'm actually swinging with my longbow rather than using arrows. That way, it kind of makes sense that I'm like whacking into them. But I'll just roll as if it's the rapier.
Okay.
And that is a 16 to hit.
Okay, well, they're 30 feet above you, so...
Oh, sorry. The way you had it there, I thought they were right next to me.
Nope. They're 30 feet above you, coming down.
Okay, I guess I'm shooting another
That's
arrow
what
at
I figured.
it, and it's
Okay.
an 18 to hit.
18 will hit, yes. Are you hitting... which one did Hester hit? This one here?
Bottom left.
Bottom left? Okay, so this one here.
I hit that one.
Okay.
Then I would go for the same one that I just saw him hit.
That'll hit.
And that is 10 damage, and I am backing the heck off back to here as they approach me. Because I'm also injured already from a quality punch in the face.
Sure are. Alright. Brucie.
Well, he'll back up to get closer to everyone else since they're up high. Is there any, like, logs or rocks on the ground that he can just pick up and chuck?
Give me, it would take your action to look around and bonus action to pick one up if you find it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to throw. Irma has quills. Can I throw Irma?
I'm going to say Irma probably is not going to let you.
That's true. Okay, I'll look around for some rocks or a log or something.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll just hold my action, so if they come
I can
close,
do that too. Yep.
I'll attack them
Beautiful.
with my sword.
Okay. Then this one here is going to come right up to you. Your held action will go off.
Ah! An 8.
8 does not hit. You're close.
I was thrown off because they came so quickly.
Yep. Okay. It is going to attack you. Doesn't have the best attack bonus. And it actually comes on you.
Ew, it comes on me?
It does. Why did you get big? Give me 1 sec. I gotta make that a little... I'm just gonna...
Some people are into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there, but it's like... It only has a 0-foot reach, so it has to swarm you. But I'll just say it's right in front of you.
Okay.
14 to hit?
Miss.
Oh. Well, that's all it can do. Next one is going to come down to Reynard. and try to attack Reynard. 16 to hit Reynard.
Oh, that gets me.
Beautiful. Whole 4 piercing damage to Reynard. And that's their turn. Reynard.
I'm going to get very upset because they bit me. I'm going to bite them back.
Irma, you weren't here at the time. You have a action to do before your next action. So I'll even let you do 2 actions your next turn because we've skipped over you.
Okay.
So once you're up, I'll just let you do 2 actions.
8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Unfortunately, that's it for me.
Okay. Hester.
Yes.
Your turn.
So is there a difference between the one that's tiny and like this one right here?
No, I'm changing it again. There we go.
Okay. I saw one was larger than the other, and I was like, "Wait, what happened?"
Yeah, I was trying to move it. It's technically covering Brucie.
Okay, so
but
that one's technically on Brucie.
Yeah, it's on it, but I'm just having it like right in front of him.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. And then this one here is the one that I had already shot at.
The one near Reynard? Correct, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hester will move to... I'll just say here, so I have slightly better angle, and will shoot the same one.
Okay.
Another longbow shot. That's a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Ugh, on fire.
All right.
Yeah. And also, sorry, I need a con save from Reynard, please. I forgot. Once 14. Okay, you're fine. You don't take any fire damage. Anyone near these guys, when you start your turn, you take fire damage. I forgot that.
Yeah, that's all Hester will do.
Okay.
They'll kind of move there. Let me make sure I could do that. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 25. Yep.
Okay.
That's the max.
Irma, 2 turns.
Okay, Irma will throw a dagger. See if it hits.
Sure.
We seem to be attacking these things.
Yep.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm, your cat is underneath her cart. She's not a fighter.
Is she a lover, Fox?
13, I think, to hit.
I don't know yet.
13 does hit.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's 5 damage, I think.
Okay, perfect.
Actually. Yeah.
Didn't do as much damage as you think, but it this thing is looks like maybe half the size as it was before.
Okay.
So,
And then Irma's gonna curl into a ball.
it's a bonus action. Beautiful.
Yeah, well, I think that's a full action, but... Yeah.
You'd only have a bonus action left. Because your action would be to throw it. Just throws the dagger.
Then you say I had 2 actions because of the
sorry.
previous one?
Beautiful. Yep, then you're good.
Right. So that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bronobi.
Okay. Bronobi is... He's just going to shoot at... Well, I mean, one of them is... Are they both now completely surrounding people, or is one...
One of them's pretty much, like, right in front of Reynard, trying to catch him on fire and bite him. The other is right on Brucie.
Okay, so I think I'd like to move around... Hang on, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to move around because I want to take a shot that's no danger of going through and hitting an ally, because that would be poor form.
Okay. Yep. The only one you might hit is if you're rolling at one, maybe Irma or Reynard. But yep.
Yeah, so I'm figuring I'm hitting there, but hopefully don't roll a nat 1.
Yep.
No, how about a nat 20?
Oh, okay. Yep. Remember my rolls. It's max damage plus whatever you roll, then your modifier.
All right, 16 damage.
So it takes 8. There's not many of them left. If you could count, there's 4 of them.
Righto. That's all I can do.
If you can count.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Bronobi counts, except 1.
Okay. Anything else from Bronobi?
Nope.
Beautiful. Brucie, you got a whole bunch of fire bats on you. And I need a con save, please.
19?
You're fine.
Yeah.
You don't take any fire damage. It literally says, curious and gentle creatures, these tiny bats have ashen fur and noses that sport a small candle-sized flame.
Aw, they're cute.
They're cute.
Okay, I'm not mad yet then. They're pretty cute.
But they're burning. They're trying to bite you and burn you, though.
Well, what can you do? You know, they're bats. Yeah, I'm going to swing my longsword non-lethally.
Okay.
Another 8.
That'll not hit.
And then bonus action, I'm going to help Reynard by distracting the 4 attacking him.
Okay. That'll work.
And that's it.
Okay.
It just says I can help as a bonus action. That's what the sheet says.
Yep.
So I'm doing it.
All right. Well, they're going to try and... did you rage or no?
No, because I was like, oh, they're cute.
9's not going to hit you, thankfully.
Nope.
And the other one on Reynard... 6 is not going to hit you. Reynard, I need a con save, please. You take 2 fire damage. But then it's your turn.
I'm going to attack the 1 or 4 that are next to me, how many there are.
Yeah, by all means.
The 1/4.
Does he get advantage with my help?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll roll again for the advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you roll for the attack advantage instead of the con save. That'll hit. Okay. How do you want to kill a bunch of helpless bats that are on fire? Hi, Jen.
So helpless. Definitely not causing damage to us at all.
Nope, not at all. You needed 8. You got 9.
Start swinging and radically, and just start nicking each of them as I swing.
Okay.
Just lucky enough.
Yeah. Eventually, you snuff out all the noses that are on fire.
Hooray!
Hester.
Can I do my bonus action? Hold on.
Oh, yep. By all means.
Oh, yep.
And since I used my short sword, I'm going to bonus action with my dagger and attack the other swarm.
Sure. That's currently on Brucie. $17 will hit. This one hasn't been hit yet. For 6? Okay.
Only 4, because sneak attack doesn't count.
Right. So 2 damage. Perfect. I will get rid of...
I mean, 2 damage. It's 4 damage in itself. I got 4 on the damage, but...
Yeah, it only takes 2. It takes half damage.
Oh, shit.
Yep. There's swarm.
You don't get sneak attack?
Not on his...
Can't get it twice.
Not on his second attack.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Hester.
Yeah, Hester will just continue what they were doing with the longbow on the one that's on Brucie. Is this going to be at disadvantage or anything because the swarm is on Brucie? Or is it just a regular...
Only ranged attack would be, so yes.
Okay. I have Well, I rolled a 3 and a 13, so I'm assuming the 3 plus 5, so that's an 8 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then, then Hester will just stay where they're at right now.
Okay. Irma.
I think Irma's just gonna stay curled and not do anything.
Okay. You would see that Reynard isn't looking that great, but all the things that were on him are now dead.
He fine.
Yeah.
Okay. You can still stay curled up by all means.
Yeah.
Eliza's pretty much.
Stay curled up.
Okay. Eliza's pretty much telling you to come in here if you can underneath the cart.
I'll just roll a little bit.
Okay. Bronobi.
Bronobi would not shoot an arrow at something surrounding Brucie. He just would not. So he'll have to come over and do what I said before. So use his rapier, but visually to everyone, it's like he's swinging with his longbow.
I'll consider them flanked from where you are, so advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Yep.
Thank you.
They're on him and you're near him, so by all means.
It didn't help, but I got a 15.
You only need 12.
Beautiful.
They're just bats.
And I will roll my damage with maximum damage, which is 11.
11, so reduced to 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I believe, just FYI, Brandon, in case you've forgotten, I believe Peter's the home rules of D&D Play 20 are usually you round up for enemies, down for allies. Just saying, you don't have to follow that rule.
No, I always just round down.
Good.
For everything.
The official rules.
Yeah. And for those who are in channel, I will show you the picture of the ember bats again. They're quite adorable.
They really are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just helping them by stabbing them and trying to put their nose fires out.
Yeah. Little bats with their noses as a little candle. For some reason.
Dagger or anything?
Oh, do you?
Nah. I was just looking. I don't, so no bonus attack for me. Could I could swing with my fist, but I have -1 strength, so that's not going to achieve much either.
Brucie. Are you going to rage yet?
Brucie?
Yeah. I was about to say Bronobi, but it's your turn, Brucie.
No rage still. These have not posed a threat.
These aren't enough of a problem? Okay.
These are not enough of a problem. Not yet.
Understood.
So he'll take another two-handed longsword swing through the crowd.
On yourself. That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
You drop your longsword.
Oh.
And you don't know where it went. You swung it.
Do we see it come out?
Yeah. Roll me a d4. One's going to be north, and 2, 3, 4 to see what direction it goes. It goes towards Hester. Hester, can I have a dex save, please?
Oh!
Oh, great. 7.
Can I have you roll damage, please, Brucie?
One-handed or two-handed?
No, just the damage without modifiers, nothing.
So it's either a 1d8 or a 1d10.
1d8,
I was
please.
swinging... Okay, 1d8, okay.
Oh.
Of course.
You take 8 points of damage, Hester, as Brucie throws his sword at you.
Hester is very hurt.
All right. Brucie, I also need a con save, please. Because this thing's trying to burn you alive. You just hit the number. Okay, you're not on fire. It is its turn again, though. Is a 21 going to hit you?
Yes, it does hit now.
Okay. For 2 damage.
Okay. To think, I could have been raging.
Yeah.
Cut that down.
Could have cut that down to 1. Reynard.
Yeah, swinging with the short sword again.
Okay. You are at advantage because it is technically flanked with Bronobi. Because actually this is on him, so Bronobi would be technically up one.
14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Like, do I get sneak attack? No. Or do I get one? I can't remember.
You would get sneak attack because you're at advantage, yes.
Okay.
So 11
yeah.
reduced to 5. Okay.
And bonus action with the dagger.
Okay. It finally looks like you've taken half of these out. That'll hit. For 1 damage. Beautiful. Luckily for you now, they're only doing 1d4 damage, not 2d4 damage. Okay. Anything else for Reynard?
No, that'd be it.
Okay. Hester. The book wanted 3 of these against you. I knocked it down to 2.
Hester, after taking a short sword to the face, basically.
Yep.
They're actually going to.
Well, technically
jump.
a long sword for him, short sword for you.
Yeah.
So a long sword to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So as part of the dex save that they failed at, they would have tried to jump and end up here in the lake.
Okay.
Or whatever
it's just
this
a swamp
water thing is.
It's a swamp.
Just a swamp. Okay.
Give me give me an acrobatics save to see if you sink in.
Okay.
Not knowing how deep it is or how muddy and murky it is.
Acrobatics. Yeah. So I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, you're
with a
fine.
+3.
Beautiful. You're not drowning.
I also have a swimming speed, so
yeah,
I don't know if that
fine.
would help.
No, the dex save was to see if you fell in and buried yourself in the muck.
Oh yeah, at the bottom there.
You landed on something you hoped was a log.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they will shoot their longbow again.
At disadvantage, please.
Yeah, disadvantage.
I want a nat 1, so you can throw his sword back at him.
I got
in the form of a
I
bow.
rolled a 17 and a 16.
Yep,
so
that'll hit.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Oh, easily. Yep.
Hoping you get pushed in the ass.
And that's another 7 piercing.
So okay, 10 to 3, perfect. If you can count, there's 9 of them left.
All right. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's all Hester will do.
Irma, you still curled up?
Yeah, I'll just stay.
Beautiful.
The bats are scary.
Understood. I'm okay with that. Bronobi.
I was scared of the bats.
Most people would
I'm
be
a
scared of
curl
bats
up.
on fire. That's not normal in this world. Bats on fire is bad.
Isn't that a Kings of Leon song?
I have no idea who that is.
Bats on fire, how about yours?
Jen gets me.
Okay. As long as somebody does.
Yeah, Jen understands cannibals.
I guess Bronobi will just take another swing.
Beautiful. At advantage, flanking.
Ooh, thank goodness for advantage. That is 23.
Yep, that'll hit.
For, again, max damage, 11.
Ooh, okay. Looks like you've got 4 of them left. Yeah, Mario's playing a deer folk that's a cannibal. He likes to eat other races.
Wait, that's untrue. You have no evidence of this at all.
No, none yet. Yeah. Okay. Brucie, I need a con save, please. Roll under 10, please. Nope, you're fine. Okay, you're good.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
11.
Nope. I'm surprised. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Poor Brucey's a bit unhinged,
I know.
unnerved.
Yep.
Yes, can I leave the swarm?
You can run away from it, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run away.
Okay. I'll take an attack of opportunity off you.
March.
Levin's probably not going to do it.
Can I see well? Yeah, there's only 4. I can probably see pretty well.
Yeah, there's not many of them left.
I'll go run to the water, too.
Okay.
The swamp water.
Yep. I really thought you were going to try and grapple them and just bury them under the water and put all the fire out.
Oh, no. Didn't think. Brucie is not smart.
No.
I thought he was going to run
apparently
like
I'm not
Dexter
either.
on fire from Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, they're also immune to grappled, but I thought you'd still try. All right. Nothing else from Brucie.
Nope.
You left Reynard there, but it's also been attacked by Bronobi, but it's also been hit by Reynard, so it's now on Reynard. And 22 to hit?
Ow. God.
For 4 damage. That actually did max damage on you. That should knock you out.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Pardon, Mario?
I said, isn't that good news? That's what he wanted to hear.
Okay. But that's all it can do. Reynard, they're still on you. You are out, so you don't get your con save. So you also take 3 points of fire damage. Which would, I think, be a crit, so that should knock you down to 2 death saves. Hester, you're up.
Alright.
Lucky we have a cleric.
Luckily, you have 4 more attacks before it's its turn.
Yeah, Hester is going to move 5, 10, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm going to say, if I move here, am I going to have disadvantage because of this?
There's a tree in the way.
Tree thing?
Yep, it's
Okay.
a dead tree, but it's still a tree.
All right, then I'm going to back up to here then. Let's see, 5, 10, yeah, that's only 15. So I'm going to back up because I'm trying to stay away from Brucie because they just threw their sword at me and then ran towards me.
Yep.
So I'm like confused as to what is going on here.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to, again, try my longbow at them at disadvantage.
He's prone on the ground, and they're kind of hovering above them, so it's just a normal attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I only got 1 roll in, so I got a 15 plus 5 for 20.
15 will hit. Yep.
Okay. And that is 6 damage, 6 piercing.
Okay. There's 1 tiny little bat left.
Yeah, that's all Hester is going to do.
Okay. Irma, you feel a thunk of Reynard hitting beside you. And he's a little bit on fire, and he's full of tiny little bat bites. It looks like someone's, landed on your keyboard. You're typing a bunch of stuff.
I don't think he's meaning to type. I don't think Pretzel's is meaning to type anything.
That's fine. I think you lost your mic.
Or is Pretzel's frozen?
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Was briefly frozen.
A little bit frozen. I'm assuming you might want to do a healing word? Yeah.
How will they know that spell after everything else?
That looked like a nod.
Yeah, I seen a nod there. I will bring up your character sheet for you while you figure out what's going on with your mic.
I think his controller lost power. More batteries, invest.
Where she is usually the internet's been pretty good for her lately at work.
Yeah, there's a cat on my keyboard.
Okay, that's what I thought of. It had to have been a cat.
Cats are the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fully on the keyboard.
Okay. It is your turn. Did you want to do a healing word on Reynard?
Yeah, or I could probably even do a cure wound. Okay. I'm close enough.
Beautiful. That'll work.
Yeah.
I will let you roll that.
Yes, that's...
And I think you can cast this without coming out of your shell. I'm pretty sure you don't... I don't think you have to come out of it.
I think it's somatic, so you need the somatic spells.
Right.
Yeah. Go around the cat. There we go.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah. He's helping. It's a D8. I'll just roll it in.
Okay. Do you have a bonus?
I think it's +3, so that'd be fun.
Okay. So you get 5 healing back immediately there, Reynard. That says 6, so 6.
Oh, I think that came
sorry.
from
Right. Yeah, it did.
Beyond.
So you get 5.
I didn't realize it was gold. Yeah.
That's fine. 5 for Reynard. Any movement or anything else you want to do for Irma?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Bronobi.
Okay,
Would you like to put the swarm?
Bat.
There's one stupid bat left.
Okay, I'm going to trust my shooting skills.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a longbow at it from point blank range.
Beautiful.
Because that's a very silly thing to do, but it looks fun.
Okay.
Okay, that should do it. I got a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. We'll just say it did.
Okay.
Even if you rolled a 1, it can't half a 1.
And they say, and bullseye, another excellent shot from the master hunter.
And with that, you guys are once again out of combat.
That was too easy. Everyone's feeling good, right?
As Reynard regains consciousness, and he was like, "What? Are they dead?"
I don't think that's supposed to look like that.
I'll take history rolls, please.
Seems like it.
Do I see my sword?
Yeah, it's easily found on the ground. It didn't get thrown into the water, so yes, you find your sword. It is covered in the blood of Hester.
It is easily found stuck in Hester's chest.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, Brucie will just walk over there and yoink it out. Oh!
Why does it keep rolling cure wounds?
I don't know. That's okay. I think it's funny.
I'm not touching it. It's just doing that. I don't know.
Thanks for catching this for me. Pulls it out.
Why'd you throw it at me?
Oh, I was swinging it at the bats, and I just kind of let go. So it was an accident.
You shouldn't let go.
Well, it wasn't.
Hang on to it.
I
It does more damage if you hang on to it.
Well,
not know how to use a sword?
It seems like it did a fair amount of damage when I threw it.
Yeah, to the wrong target.
I mean, fair.
You gotta get a scope on the thing.
I know I missed a lot, which you wouldn't think would happen when they're all around you, but
I guess.
Let's get you to Irma.
Eliza's gonna crawl out of the cart and go, "Oh my, what were those? Never seen them before." Anyone who wants to roll a history check, by all means.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
They are
Got a
good.
7.
Okay.
They are the flaming bats of Myr. I have seen many of them in my time. They are a formidable foe, but they are no match for the arrows of my bow.
I got a 14.
Okay, thank you.
You got some real story now.
You would remember Kara, I think, mentioning something that might have been these.
I'm gonna pick up one of the bats and bite off its head like freaking Ozzy Osbourne.
Beautiful.
I think Kara might have mentioned.
It tastes like ash. Give me a con save.
I said I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to bite it off and just spit it back out.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. It tastes like ash. Like it's been on fire for quite a while. Night, Kayla. Well, I don't have any more poultices. I need to get the ingredients to make some, so we're only like maybe 4 hours away from Winnowing Reach, but maybe they got something that can help you. Unless I noticed a few of you guys have some magic. I can't really help you right now, sorry.
Maybe we can take a short rest. I don't know how to work it in, but I could do a short rest, so I could use a hit die.
Yeah, if you guys want to sit here for an hour and recoup, I'm okay with that.
We got enough daylight.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How far away from
You're about
Winnowing Reach?
4 hours from Winnowing Reach. This is fairly early in the day, so you're pushing like maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. You're only on the trail for an hour before you.
Take a rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I already forgot we took the long rest, so I was like, I was thinking it was like 6-7 o'clock at night, and I was
your next morning.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a short rest and we're right here hit die, by all means.
All right, back to full.
Okay. Yeah, you would have 1d Artificer, 1d8, I believe.
Yeah. I got 4 back.
Reynard gets 2.
At this point, I am basically bloodied, just on the north side of that.
Okay. All right. Perfect. After an hour, you guys start moving. Who's taking point? Who's in the back? What you doing?
I'm at the back as always.
Okay. Who's ever in front? You're muted there, Fox. Who's ever in front? I just need a survival or perception check, please.
I'm probably somewhere in the middle with the cart.
Okay.
Reynard will take point.
Okay.
Yeah. Hester will be near the
so
cart.
probably not.
Okay. Well, as you guys finally start moving, lucky for you, with those rolls, you don't see anything.
Nice.
Seems like whatever was in the sky, these bats, you don't see any more of them. Nothing really else seems to happen to you. And after a few more hours, you eventually hit Winnowing Reach.
Hooray.
So, I will move you over to that map. The map is, just for simplicity's sake, labeled where things are. For those who have been here, you know exactly where all the shops and stuff are. Everyone else will have to figure it out for themselves. It's not a big little town, but you are surrounded by a lot of willow trees in a little swampy area.
And where are we?
You're in Winnowing Reach.
I mean,
oh,
for the map.
I'll bring your party token up. Or just bring your characters over. I can do that too, and just you'd be able to figure out where you guys want to go each, if you're going to stick around with each other, all that fun stuff.
Well, we had a job to do. Oh no, this wasn't our destination, so I suppose we don't have a job. We're just sticking with her, aren't we?
If you want, yeah. I'll just stick you in the middle of town for now. Eliza pretty much looks at everybody and goes, "Whew, well, I think it's getting late-ish in the day. Maybe stay here for the night, and we'll go again in the morning. I'd like to set up at least my cart and see what things I can do around here. But if you guys want to either come with me now or back in a bit, once I get everything set up, you'd be feel free to take a look at what you want. Or you can just come and find me when you're ready to head out."
I not like this big town. I want take stuff and then wait outside.
I need a drink.
Well, I'd need at least an hour to get my cart set up. So if you want to come back to me in an hour or help me, by all means.
I will help.
Thank you. It'll go a lot faster.
Reynard will start looking for a tavern.
Okay. The local inn, have you been here before? I can't remember.
I would have passed through it.
Okay. You would know in the bottom corner the Wrangler's Rest. It's a nice little, treetop inn. It's been built in one of the bigger willow trees here. There's nothing on the ground, you gotta climb up.
For anyone wondering about number 2, that ridiculous word is how Australians officially spell jail, even though nobody does, because it's a horrible word when it's spelled like that.
Goal? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually jail, but what a disgusting spelling of a word that is.
When I saw it, I really thought jail too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now most intelligent Australians spell it the way Americans do, because that's just the better way to spell it.
Mm-hmm. All right, what is everyone else doing? Anyone else going to the tavern with Reynard? Or anyone else want to help Eliza set up first?
I'll help Eliza.
Okay.
Yeah. Hester will be helping Eliza.
Okay. That'll make her thing go up quite quickly. Her cart itself looks like a normal cart, but then as soon as, you can put stuff in it, put people in it, carry it. As soon as she gets it set, she starts pretty much moving a whole bunch of boards, and it looks like the whole thing from the inside out opens up, and then more things open, and then more things, and it eventually turns into pretty much like a street vendor cart, almost.
It's modular.
And all her stuff is basically right in the middle of it. So she pretty much has standard swords, most of your equipment, the odd shield. She doesn't have a lot of stuff right now. Anything you guys didn't want from the Mapa that attacked you, she put in the cart. So unless you wanted all 3 pieces of leather armor, the 3 short bows, there was quivers with about 20 bolts in each. Anything you didn't want, she's going to pretty much take to sell. So I'll leave that up to you guys, what you did take. And yes, with the merchant guide that is posted in Discord in the chat channel here, you can choose up to 50 gold worth of stuff.
There's really not that much available for 50 bucks.
Too much, no.
I like the potions.
She's not giving you gold. Potions-wise, she would not have potions. She would have the odd medicinal kit, but she used them already on you guys. So until she has the time to make more, it's pretty much just standard equipment.
Yeah. I mean, that's the main things that are under 50 on this list.
Yeah. If you have anything to sell, she would happily buy it from you also. The buyer's price, I believe, is pretty much 50% of what you could buy it for. She'll sell it to you for that. She'll buy it off you for that.
List has kind of nothing except magical items, though.
I know.
I'll eventually, Reynard will eventually circle back and do they have a thing of studded leather by chance?
Studded. Let me take a look here. I'm just going by the adventure. That's pretty much all it tells you. It doesn't give you a list. Give me 1 second.
I don't even know what it is, but there's a breathing bubble for 50 gold. I don't know what it does, but can I buy that?
There's clothes of mending. That might be good for Irma. her hair.
Regular armor. How much is regular studded armor? It's not even on the list, is it?
45.
Okay, then yes, there would be studded armor.
If there's something that's more than 50 gold, can we use our gold in addition to it?
Yep.
Like if something's 60 gold, can I pay 10 gold on top of the 50? Okay.
Depends on what it is. She doesn't really have anything magical. She does tell you once she hits Alderheart and starts buying stuff and going through, you can also save it and get it there too. If you wanted to hold off.
You mentioned a shield, or an odd shield. Does she have like a shield and some javelins Brucie could buy?
Easily, yes.
Okay.
Roll me a d4 to see how many javelins. Say that again, sorry?
Can barbarians actually use shields? I can't remember.
They can use shields. I think they'd just be a disadvantage for like stealth and anything that is associated with wearing a shield without proficiency.
No, they have proficiency.
Okay.
Light armor, medium armor, and shields. Three. Looks like 3 javelins.
Then 3 javelins she would have.
Yeah, I'll buy an extra 5 pieces of rations off of her.
Okay. Yeah, this guide's not really the best, but it's the only one I got. It's one I've been using for almost every campaign.
And I'll sell the leather armor that I had to her for the 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go through the inventory to see cost of stuff if they actually have it. Yeah, so standard javelin cost 50 silver. Sorry, 5 silver. 0.5 gold. Yeah, and leather armor, regular cost is 10. She'd give you 5 for leather armor.
Does she have an explorer's pack so I can just buy a backpack replacement?
Roll me a percentile. 50% and over, she has it. She's got one for you.
Awesome.
Add yourself an explorer's pack. For 10 gold.
So for Brucie, he has spent 10, 20, about 23 gold.
Okay.
He'll use his leftover if anybody else has something they really need.
Okay. Standard shield is 10 gold also.
Yeah, that's where I got the 23.
Beautiful.
The javelins are 0.5 per javelin.
Yeah. It's much easier to look it up in D&D Beyond or just regular inventory than the merchant guide.
So 21.5, so it's got like 29-ish gold to spare if anybody needs a little bump.
Perfect.
I would just grab an extra rapier since it came that I would have been useful to have a second weapon.
Perfect. I'm okay with that.
Ooh, that's a good point, because I've been throwing mine at people.
At least you got javelins.
True.
Yep. Yeah, she is excited for business.
Except she's just giving stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, your stuff itself, whatever, up to 50 gold worth, so, yeah.
And I'm going to trade in my 2 daggers and my rapier for one of the short swords.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, you could have just given me the rapier.
You could have said something before you tried and bought yours.
You could have just taken one of the short swords from the.
We'll also
raccoons.
say the rapier that she gives you is probably better suited for your size.
Sure, let's go.
We'll go with that. Perfect. Well, while you guys are walking around, Reynard, would you have done this before the tavern or after the tavern?
The whole thing with the merchant and the buying stuff would be after tavern.
After tavern, okay. The tavern here in the Reach, it's quite a quiet place with quality rooms, decent food. The innkeeper itself is a male Vulpin. He's just pretty much quite welcoming. There's probably another like 15 people already in here. For the most part, give me a perception check as you walk in.
A perception check?
Perception check. $10. Yeah, it's a tavern. You don't see too many bird folk here. It's mostly humble folk. Anything specific you would like?
Just a pint of ale to help with the pain of being knocked unconscious and revived.
Okay. The only ale you would know is usually it's called thistle ale. It's a mildly bitter ale brewed with roots and grains. It's not your local beer because you guys don't really farm barley, hops, or anything like that. You don't have the land for it. So most of this is more berries, grains, seeds. That's what it's made out of. But it is called thistle ale.
I'll still take a pint and drink it.
Okay. They do also have a nut brown ale made out of roasted chestnuts. It's basically fermented nuts. I think it's 1 silver.
I'll take a pint of that too, why not?
Perfect. Doesn't look like most of the people in here are paying attention to you, but the innkeeper looks you up and down and goes, guard or adventurer?
Depends on the job, sometimes both.
Yeah, well, the local magistrate here has been hiring adventurers lately if you're looking for work. The name's Pip, by the way. Pip Fallowfield. It's been my place here for 10 years now. Yeah, the magistrate likes hiring people for slime wrangling. If you're looking for work.
How much does it pay?
I think actually quite well. I run this place, so I don't really know. He's just asked me to send people his way.
It sounds like a dirty job, and I'm definitely not going to row that way.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the ale. All right. Wow. Anything else you guys want from Eliza, or what would you like to do?
I had a question about the ammunition that's available.
Yeah, pretty much just crossbow bolts and regular arrows.
Okay. Because on the merchant guide, there was some stuff there. I didn't know if I was allowed to purchase that stuff or not.
What depends on what it is. I'll let you know if it's available.
Okay, because it says, so they have Unbreakable Arrow. I'm assuming that's just one arrow for 25 gold?
It would just be one arrow, and she's got nothing magical on her, so she wouldn't have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then the same thing with the walloping ammunition, that would be a magical thing.
Correct. You'd have to actually find an enchanter or someone and have them make it for you.
Okay. And then I'm also assuming then if she has nothing magical, there was another wondrous item that I was looking at, but that's also magical, so that would not be available.
Not yet, nope.
Okay.
Not until she hits Alder and starts buying stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So then I guess I'll just end up buying. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'll just end up getting a potion of healing then for mine.
She wouldn't have that either. She would tell you
that's right.
to
Yeah,
go to the... You would know that there's a local apothecary in town. You'd have to go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She really doesn't have anything.
Nothing magical, just regular weapons, armor, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's great when your backpack gets stolen.
Yep. Yeah, she's just on the way to start trade. Like, she just brought small stuff. She's more in the buying than the selling right now.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, I did see one other item, but I'm assuming it's magical. It's a weapon called the Veteran's Cane. I'm assuming that's a magical item. I have to
check. I don't think it is.
It's basically a cane that you speak a
sword cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just speak a word and it turns into a long sword.
Yeah, it's common weapon. Yeah. Give me another percentile to see if she's got it.
Okay. So for physically rolling, it's 2d10s, and then add them together. Okay.
Well, roll one for your 10s and then one for your other numbers.
Yeah. I have one that is 10s.
Okay.
So I have 74.
74. She manages to find you a very old veteran's cane for 50 gold.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Then I will get that.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Lucky I wasn't rolling a percentile. I just did a test one and got a 3.
Okay.
Bronobi, as soon as he's got his second rapier, and so he still technically she still owes him 25 gold. Worth of stuff.
That's fine.
And he is just gonna leave town the way they came, which may be wrong. The way they came, and just go hang out somewhere where he can sort of watch the comings and goings without actually being there.
Okay. We'll say the entrance for you guys was near the inn over here. So you would have came out this way. Yeah. First thing you would have noticed was a sign pointing you in a few different areas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anything specific you're looking for out there?
Nope. He just doesn't want to be in here.
Understood. Then I don't need to make you roll. Okay. After you guys are done with Elise's cart and getting your stuff, that would probably take quite a while. Even helping, it's going to be like 40 minutes for her to set up. You guys probably spent quite a while there. Especially after Reynard coming back from having a couple pints of ale. So we'll put like about an hour and a half in. So you're closely hitting dinner time. Give me perception checks, please.
Me too?
Not you. You're outside.
Okay.
You're on your own little fun.
It's rolling.
Well, the 23 is good enough anyway. And did you want to hit up the apothecary for any potions now that you've spent your free 50 gold?
No.
Okay.
No, Hester only has like 20 something gold. I think it's like 22 gold.
Okay.
So not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a really good die for me apparently because I rolled another nat 20 for perception.
All right.
So that's 22.
Okay. Getting close to dusk, you all see a very agitated, kindled Corvum running towards you guys, dressed in really, really nice clothes. His feathers are quite ruffled, and he just runs right up to you guys right as you're leaving Eliza's cart. Oh, adventurers, right? Oh, thank God that you're here. The local innkeeper, Pip, let me know that you guys are here. I really need some help. One of our... Well, she's quite foolish, but most people think she's gifted. Corvin, she ran south a couple days ago to the caverns looking for slimes. She has not returned. I only hope that she's alive, but can I hire you to go find her? We need her here. We need her research, but she's usually pretty good, but I don't know. She's usually never gone this long. She's supposed to take people with her, but she got something in her head and just went off on her own. Where are you guys headed, by the way? Maybe I could help you.
Well, we are on our way to Alderheart.
Alderheart. I can get you in with the bird cancel if that's who you need to. I also know a lot of people in the merchant areas. Depends on what you're looking for. If you need a contact with the perch guard, I got that too. Oh, the name's Walden Crane, by the way. I'll show you a picture of Walden Crane. And the magistrate here. I can get you anything you need, but I really need her back.
We're all at Elisa's cart, right?
Yep.
I'm going to turn to Mr. Crane and immediately turn to Elisa and it's like, and one healer's kit, by the way. You were saying, sir?
Oh, sorry. I'm looking for her. Her name is Kenna Brightspark. I need to hire. Sadly, I don't have enough perch guard here to send them. All the researchers don't want to go. They say that the mine's ready to collapse. So I can give you 75 gold each when you return with her.
Just looked at everybody else like, all right, your guys' call. Irma?
Seems rude not to help. We're the kind amount of time crunch, but it'd be good to have somebody who could help us with the perch card. So I say we should help.
I'd be happy to give you guys a letter of introduction to anyone you need. I do have quite a few people that I can have contacts with there. Like, you guys look a little worn, like, I'd like you to leave now, but it's getting dark, so going to those caves at dark is a terrible idea, but I'll leave that up to you. If you want to leave in the morning, that's fine with me. But I just need her. I need her back. And more importantly, her research. And if you guys want to reduce the slime population while you're there, I'll throw in an extra 5 gold for everyone that you kill. I would love samples, though. Do we got a deal? He's going to hold out a wing.
I'm good with that. We can help.
Appreciate it. Come find me if you could. When you find her, I hope she's alive. She's not my family, but I know her family. They will do anything to get her back.
Anything? All right, we'll set out at first light tomorrow.
I appreciate it. I'll set rooms in the Wrangler's Rest for you guys tonight, free of charge. No problem. And he just literally scurries off towards Wrangler's Rest. Eliza's just going to look at you guys and go, you guys make quite a fuss when you get places, don't you? I've never heard of this place, but good luck. Maybe when you guys get back, I'm okay if I need to stay here another day. Maybe I'll find a few more fun things for you to look at. So, history rolls, please, for anyone who knows anything about the muck fields to the south.
Well, I ain't there, so
You ain't there. Nope.
See.
All right. Maybe this isn't such a good die. That's a nat 1.
That's a dirty 20.
So that's a total of 4.
A total of 4.
15.
All right. Everyone except for pretty much the one that's not there and our Artificer. The mock fields, it's pretty much a confluence of dozens of different streams and runoffs that flow. The flows, like, they've pooled into basically the southwestern lowlands of Humblewood, creating a very, very vast wetland. The water there usually gradually filters out more to the south towards the Talongrip coast and into the sea. But before it does, it's still quite muddy freshwater. A lot of still freshwater reserves there that do help support the array of life that's in there. The fringes of the mock fields are wreathed with reeds like water lilies, quite green, but it is very, very hot and humid due to it being a swamp. It's like lots of stagnant, foul-smelling waters, quite muddy. Not the best place to bring carts or anything. Dry ground is quite scarce. Not the best tourist destination, especially for the bird folk who like to be up in the perches. There are quite a few little dens in and around the area of some humble folk that make their living around there, but it's more like smaller, more like Irma, like underground burrows a little bit more for the hedges. There is a cave system in there that is quite natural. It's not something that was ever made. A very, very big, deep cavern system that years ago that most people thought had a bunch of sinkholes were in it. So they have braced it up for research purposes with the slime population. Not very bright in there. Not a lot of natural light. That's pretty much what Reynard's 20 got you.
As I tell everybody this.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Bronobi, because he's not here.
Nope.
No, you don't tell me anything. No one looks for me.
They seen you leave.
No, that's Dago. How you can lose a guy that tall? What the hell?
Stop eating people, it's fine.
Bronobi's favorite snack, Soylent Green. Okay. What would you guys like to do for the remainder of your evening? We're just gonna sit at the inn and R&R.
Hester's going to talk to some people about because the magistrate had mentioned that if we could get some slime samples and everything.
Yep.
Since Hester's never done that, they're going to figure out what we have to do to get those samples.
Okay. Where would you like to look first? Who would you talk to?
I would assume first they would talk with Eliza and figure out if she knows, number one, how to do it, and if not, who they should talk to get that information.
She's going to let you know she has no idea what the hell a slime is. Sounds really, really weird. It's not a word in their language or vocabulary. She would basically tell you to go talk to the apothecary.
Apothecary?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So then Hester will I'm assuming Eliza would point where the apothecary is and how to get there. So then Hester will head that direction.
Yeah, she's been here a few times, but she doesn't really know a lot of what's going on. Perfect.
I'll go. Reynard will go with Hester just to figure out all the stuff too.
Okay. Going to the apothecary. I don't know if I have the picture of the person ready. Do I? Anyway, I will copy and paste the picture of the person. One of the few images I have of your apothecary. As you walk through, I'll put it in Discord for you. You see a little Hedge. Female. She's not that big. And
competition for Irma.
Yep.
That's what she looks like.
Oh.
And she looks at everybody and goes, "Oh, hi. I'm Hazel Nettlebritch. Welcome to the apothecary. What can I help you guys with?"
Yes. I need information on how to get slime samples down in the muck fields.
You don't look like you're one of the normal people that go there. But sure, I have lots of vials available for. Is this, are you with the Coalition, or who are you with?
Magistrate. As has to go help.
You're with them. I should give you these free of charge then. Fine. She's gonna, like, hop down off of a stool, go back, and she's gonna give you, like, pretty much like a picnic basket, what it looks like, made out of wicker, a little bit of thatch here and there. And inside, she's just going to give it to you and say, this is just as your standard sample size. It's got different types of vials and stuff. If you can, I would love a few. I can give you, she's going to open it up in front of you. For every one that you fill and you don't want to give to the magistrate, I'll give you 2 gold per. There's about 30 in there. Different sizes.
Okay. The magistrate, just to make sure I'm remembering, said that they would give us 5 gold for every slime that we killed, but I don't think they specified how much gold they would pay for a sample.
Nope, none at all.
They're more interested of getting
rid of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, how would we prove how many we killed? Or
by probably getting a sample.
The samples,
but he's not charging you for the samples. He's
gotcha.
Like, so 1 slime until you see what they are, how much residue you get. It's kind of hard to tell.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Thank you.
How many vials are in the basket?
There's about 30.
How many samples can I get with this? 30. Okay.
Yeah. Of different sizes and varieties. So we'll say you have like 10 normal vial sizes, 5 like healing potion sizes, and then 5 like bigger sizes, like 5 pretty good size, like pretty much like a mason jar.
And just out of curiosity, what's the best way of killing a slime?
Oh, she would have no idea. Like, smash it, hit it with a rock. I don't know. There's just lots of all the other people get the slime samples first before me, so I usually pay for them. They get them for free.
Oh, that seems unfair.
Yes, I know. I do more of the work around here. I do have healing potions, healer's kits, if you're looking for anything like that sort. I got a couple fun things. Nothing too major yet. Most of mine are healing stuff right now.
By chance, if we bring you back a good number of samples, can we get a couple of healing potions for free? Or at a discount?
Healing potions cost a lot to make. I'd be happy to give you some healer's kits or herbalism kits. But if you can fill most of that for me, I could probably toss in a healing potion, yes. Unless you want to get me samples of, she's just going to like pull in a list. It's pretty much like a little pamphlet with herbs to find, mushrooms to find, what they look like, descriptions and whatnot. If you can give me any samples like this, I'd be happy to put some more towards healing potions too.
Yes, we can
definitely grab a pamphlet just to make sure. I'm like, oh,
perfect.
Look at Hester. Look at Hester. I'm like, that's gonna be useful. Let's go.
Yes, very much.
Appreciate your business. You guys stay safe. I've heard a few things around there, so just the more people you take, the merrier.
Sounds good.
Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm assuming it doesn't matter the length of time from us taking a sample to bring it to them. Like, it doesn't have to be refrigerated or kept cool.
Should be good.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Just
I didn't know how
for simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
You're like a day and a half away from the caves, so should be fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure because the job that I do
Yeah.
is I'm a medical courier,
Okay.
so I get samples and they have to be refrigerated.
Dry ice
So
everywhere.
that's why I'm asking.
Yep. No, you'll be good.
Oh, and before we leave, I'll just look at Hazel and say, just out of curiosity, are slimes edible?
Why don't you try and let me know?
Better tell the stag not to eat any.
They might be acidic. I don't know. Test it.
Nobody tried to cook any before?
God, no. I use it for other stuff when I can get a sample. I'm more interested in the science. I can eat other things. Berries, I'm assuming, taste better than slime.
Fair enough.
But if they don't, let me know.
I'd suggest you should try meat.
You're not here.
Yep.
I'm not.
All right.
Hence the no character voice.
Yep. So, anything else you guys want to do for the evening, or do you want to just push on until the next day? Because we are at 10 o'clock.
One day later.
Well, if you guys want to move on till morning, come morning, you guys feel like you accomplished something, and you can level up to 2.
Ooh.
So we will end here for the night, and you can make your trek towards the Muckfield Caves next session. Muckfield, Muckden, what are they called? Let me look at the map.
I think the muck fields
Muckden
are
Caverns.
straight south.
Yeah, the Muckden Caverns. Where you get to find Kenna Brightspark. Well, thanks, guys. That was a fun session.